welcome to New Age Nerd Culture. I'm Andy here, and today we are talking about Logan and whether or not it's the best superhero film of all time. So, Andy, we saw it pretty much opening night a few days later. What are your thoughts?
I thought it was amazing. I thought it was brilliant. I love the storyline. I love the subtle, not direct hints, but the sort of half pathways looking at Old Man Logan a tiny bit. Obviously, only nods to it. But I did love
almost
that.
Nothing really, was it? Like, post-apocalyptic, kind of.
I think, obviously, if you'd ever read Old Man Logan, you'd sort of go, oh, I see what they did there. Sort of, with the, spoilers,
Spoilers gone. Spoilers.
This is spoiler alert, you should watch the movie before you watch this.
Yeah.
When, obviously, Professor X is going, what did I do?
Yeah.
Obviously, that's a hint. In the other way, obviously, it was Logan.
That was a really clever way of dealing with why there aren't any other X-Men in the universe.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really as post-apocalyptic as Logan was, because things in the world seem to still be functioning somewhat.
Well, yeah, obviously, it's the way what I liked about it. It's almost like it was just real world with that. Say nowadays, oh yeah, we used to have mutants 20 years ago, and it's I like that. It's like that real world feel to it. It's almost like a western as well. I love that. That's the feel I got from that film.
Yeah.
I really did enjoy it. And after me, it's up there with one of the best X-Men films I've ever seen.
But it's the best. Actually, before we go into that, I need to talk about 4DX. Like, I saw this film, first time I've seen a film in 4DX. Actually, no, second time. So Doctor Strange first, and then that was in 3D, and I saw this in 2D. Now 4DX, for those not in the know, is you go to the cinema and you basically sit in sets of 4 chairs, and each set of 4 is like a mini sort of roller coaster apparatus where things can happen. So if it rains in the film, it'll rain in the cinema. If you get a fight scene with a character, you move with the character, you get punched, like certain little things poke you in the back.
Get
or
punched?
Like, in the back, and a little bit in the face, but it's not in the face. But like in the back, you get things prodding you
I don't want to get assaulted while I'm watching
It's
a movie.
nothing major, it's I'd say it's subtle love taps.
Oh, love taps.
And if someone's shooting at you, you get bullets like fizz past your ear and stuff, like obviously air blasts out and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
You think it's a really gimmicky novel thing, but it really keeps you fully immersed. Like even in like, say in driving sequences when like you're supposed to like, occasionally you can nod off during a film, not off, but you can sort of zone out and sort of, your mind will wander. With 4DX, if you're like in a transitional driving scene, you're moving with the car and it keeps you engaged. So I have to admit, 4DX is the most, I thought IMAX was going to be the most immersive, IMAX 3D, but this, I have to say, takes it to a whole new level. So Logan for me was a pretty darn good time.
Well, I watched it in glorious 2D. I watched it with no aids. I just watched the movie. I enjoyed it enough. The missus didn't actually enjoy the film as much as I thought.
So she's not a huge nerd like we are. So
no, she's
from a non-nerd. Why didn't she like it as much?
The only thing with her is she hasn't watched all the X-Men films.
Yeah.
Therefore, the relationship between Logan and Professor X just. Because I think that's what that whole movie is based around.
Yeah.
It's obviously the biggest journey throughout the whole X-Men universe.
And also Logan sort of, like harking back to X-Men 1, Logan sort of, he's trying to reject Rogue, but in the end he's always like needs to sort of support those sort of young people in need.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a nice to go back to that as well.
Well, yeah.
Logan always being a nice guy at heart, despite him being personified as a sort of beastly character. He's got a heart of gold, isn't he?
Well, yeah.
Logan.
He's the rebel with the cause, basically, and that's what he is. And she just. Because she hadn't watched all the films, that emotional impact with the whole movie just didn't sink in with her as much as it did with me. I mean, admittedly, I didn't cry. I know a lot of people did get very emotional in the film.
Yeah.
But, God, what a film.
So, what are our top superhero films to compare this to before making like a statement whether it is or isn't the best superhero film ever? I think that we need to like sort of state what our other superhero films are
against
the top guns.
So as the Americans would say, they're Mount Rushmore of superhero movies.
Yeah, so you got yours, or shall I go with mine?
Go with yours first.
This is my list of the top superhero films thus far. So I've gone for Spiderman 2, Captain America Winter Soldier, Avengers 1, Dark Knight, Deadpool, and Batman vs Superman. Nah, I'm only joking, that was a piece of shit. But those are the ones I've compared to, and you're going to put Guardians in there, I'm sure, but...
Yeah, I mean, for me, my list, I'm going to ring it all straight off of memory. Because my favourite ones is going to be Dark Knight.
Yep.
Very much similar to yours. Avengers, the first one. Obviously, I think that was it. For me, that's right up there. Me, X-Men 2.
Okay. Interesting choice.
I love that movie. I think you got the groundwork with the first X-Men movie.
Yeah.
Which, for me, X-Men 2 only just peaked out a tiny little bit. Just because I think there's more going on for the second movie. And then other than that, yeah, Deadpool's in that. Guardians.
Again, it's just Logan focused, isn't it? X-Men 2, even more so than the first one.
But yeah, let's face it, I mean, there's not many of the X-Men films apart from the first class, Days of Future Past. I think Days of Future Past is really X-Men, Logan eccentric, isn't it? But Apocalypse, there you go. But he still pops up in all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, off the top of my head, is there a X-Men movie so far that he hasn't popped up in?
He's always been integral.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, every single movie he's popped up at least for a cameo, hasn't he?
Oh yeah.
So there hasn't been one yet, apart from say Deadpool, but Deadpool's not necessarily in the X-Men universe, or is he? Who knows? But yeah, I mean, for me, that's the way I sort of see it.
So let's go through like, I don't know how to compare, because obviously Deadpool, for many now, is the definitive best superhero film because of how funny it is and how new it was. But Logan's new in a different way. Logan. It's the most unique superhero story I think ever told. It breaks the mold completely from the usual format of, say, Avengers, the sort of Marvel format.
Yeah.
And even DC now, sort of. It's just the formulaicness of the superhero films has become almost the norm. And this Deadpool and Logan, Fox are really doing a great job of breaking that mold.
Yeah.
They are doing a really, really good job making different superhero experiences for the viewers. And I think it's hard to compare. Because I think Deadpool and Avengers, Captain America, Dark Knight, they're all brilliant in their own ways, but because Logan is so uniquely different, does that make it the best ever, or is it just the next stage of cinema-going superhero experiences?
Deadpool and Logan, the films couldn't be further apart. I would even go as far as to put them in different categories. They are comic book movies at the outlook at them. You look at them and go, well, that's Wolverine and that's Deadpool, that's their comic book movie. Not necessarily. Deadpool is a comedy with action, and Logan is a western with an emotional driven story. I mean, yeah, you got the emotional driven story in Deadpool, but that's just there as the base layer for the movie.
Yeah.
With Logan, they've even talked about Oscar contention for it. I mean, it was a damn good movie, as in I'd say just a movie on its own. I don't think you need to have watched most of any of the X-Men films. This one you could pick up, look at it and go, damn, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
For me, that's my feeling on it with that. But I wouldn't necessarily put it against Deadpool, but it's just a completely different animal.
So how do you define it then? Is it the best superhero film ever?
I still wouldn't put it down as the best superhero movie. I think as a movie, it could be one of the best well-rounded ones.
Yeah.
I'd definitely give it up there, but for me, it's probably obviously the best superhero movie. For me, is Avengers, just for what it was.
Yeah, I think at the time when it first came out, the euphoria of Avengers was just amazing. And even watching it back now, it's one of the easiest films to watch I think ever made. It's just any part it's like, I say it's a lot, but it's like my nerdy Shawshank Redemption. Anytime I'm on ITV2 and that's on, I can always, any single point of that film, I have to finish it. And the same thing with Avengers, it's that easy watching, easy going experience.
But it's just a combination of all the build up from all the other movies, straight to that combination. I mean, that's why I'd probably put it above Logan, but Logan on its standalone movie probably could be one of the best ones.
Is it the most, is it the movie that does a character the most justice?
Yes, it's a perfect send-off.
Any superhero film.
Perfect send-off for Hugh Jackman himself.
Because with any sort of Spiderman film, Batman film, there's always been flaws with the character. It's not been true to the character to an exact sense, but I think with this film, I think it has been.
Well, this one's probably one of the best for me with it because there is no what's going on next. This is a standalone one-shot movie. Yeah. This is we're not building up for 10 more movies. This is that movie. They start it off and end it all, and that's the only thing that they're concentrating on. Yeah. I mean, we might see some of the characters come back in other films, but there won't be a central focus away from anything from this movie.
Yeah, I think when I walked out of cinema, don't get me wrong, I thoroughly enjoyed my experience, but there's nothing missing from that film. It's a very complete film, but I didn't have the same euphoric experience as I had left when I left the cinema watching Dark Knight, Spiderman 2, or Avengers 1. So for me, it's not the best superhero film ever, but man, this is the next stage of our superhero film evolution.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, it looks like now he's broke the mould that a superhero movie doesn't need to be gimmicky.
And it can be R-rated/18.
Oh yeah.
So Deadpool paved the way. Yeah. Logan's now paved the way in a serious sense. So I really hope in a few years' time we get an R-rated Batman film.
Oh god, yeah.
I just want a standalone Ben Affleck R-rated Batman film. That will be
Ben Affleck.
No, as a Batman, I'm okay with him as Batman.
No, I'm okay with Batman. I just don't think he wants to be Batman anymore.
Oh, yeah. On that sad note, let's end it there.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions you'd like us to answer, email us at newagenerdculture@gmail.com. That'll appear here. Until next time, Andy.
Keep on flying.